You constantly see those battles between Nonso and Josh online, but now face to face for the first time in a long time. Certainly not going down without a fight to these two young guns coming into the competition. The record and the title.
This is the battle that we have all been waiting for, and the battle is going to be between Joshua Ngoka, Nonso Chinye, who are classmates. Joshua Ngoka famously has cut down from the 120 pluses. He is now a 120. He has managed to maintain his strength. They're both only 20 years old, and it's going to be insane to see. Both of them could potentially go over 1,000. There are two spaces probably from 120s to go to the World Championships. However, the issue is that there is another individual who is maybe a sleeper in the competition. I definitely think he shouldn't be, and that is Mo or Abdul Mojeed, who is extremely experienced. He's extremely strong, and he could definitely total close to the 1,000 kg range. So yeah, this is going to be a battle between three big deadlifters to see who can get those world spots, and also just for the bragging rights. So it's going to be insane. I don't know who will win, to be honest. I think it would be an upset if Nonso didn't win. I mean, he was so close to winning the World Championships this year. So if he doesn't win, that would be an upset. But we saw last British, Nonso did slip up, so maybe he will slip up today. We'll see, but we're going to cover it here.
40 for Nonso Chinye. 25 kilo jump here for Nonso. Slow down a little bit there, but it is a good lift, and you can't have quite the relaxed day. I'm sure he would want to. Killer Mo Suleiman, 355. A huge amount of weight already in second attempts. Oh, a big fight to try and keep that bar from tipping backwards and rolling down his back, and manages to keep it with him. But again, a pretty tough second attempt, and what's most important here is that those third attempts are made, whether they pick up 5 kilos or 10 kilos. Missing is not what they can afford to do right now. 360 kilos here for Joshua Ngoka on his second attempt. We have waited for so long to see Joshua Ngoka up against the open 120s, and he's certainly making his mark. And he is just so strong. 360 kilos in his second attempt, 3 white light. Nonso Chinye, 352.5 kilos. Like I said, all of the top three here had slightly difficult second attempts. We don't want to see any misses here. That could be integral to the overall fight. 352.5 for Nonso. It's a huge fight, but unfortunately just a bit too much for Nonso today. 160 kilos on the bar. Like you said, also a pretty difficult second, but there's so much experience under Mo's belt. 5 kilo jump certainly seems like the smart decision, but it's a tremendous amount of weight to take again so soon after. Oh, and there's the experience showing right there. What a phenomenal third attempt from Mo. 3 white lights, a good lift. Out of the day, Joshua Ngoka for a new British record attempt, 368 kilos. Look at all of those plates on that bar. It's an 8 kilo jump from his second, so though it was a little tricky, hopefully not an over-ambitious jump. Joshua Ngoka, a huge fight and so much more controlled than the second. Kilos left in the tank, dare I say. 3 white lights, a good lift, and a new British record.
Squats have just wrapped up in the battle of the 120s, and Nonso surprisingly missed his third squat, which puts him 12.5 kilograms behind. And it wasn't like his squat was a kind of PR level squat. And so this has definitely put Nonso behind. Before squats, I would have said Nonso is the favorite. Now I would say literally anyone could win it, because Abdul Mojeed managed to get his final squat at 360 kilograms, which was very, very impressive. He's looking very strong. And then Joshua Ngoka surprised me, because after his second, I didn't think he had too much in him. He looked a little bit wobbly, but when he came to his third, which was a British Open record, he managed to actually do it very, very comfortably, very smoothly. It was insane. I would say right now, anyone could win it, because Joshua Ngoka does struggle to lock out his lifts. Nonso can pull big, but Abdul Mojeed, he said he just wanted to go 9 for 9, and the youngsters might make mistakes, and I think it could be the case. So this is going to be a very exciting battle.
Mo Suleiman, 217.5 kilos. 12.5 kilo jump from his opener. Looking very healthy today. Ooh, and unfortunately just dipped on that right hand side. Perhaps 12.5, a little too much. I think he's going to go same again. He goes over to Durant and says, I don't really know what happened there.
This is our last finish in round 2. After this, we'll head into round 3.
Just seemed to dip on the right hand side. I think it's absolutely something he can come back from. Mo coming out now to retake 217.5. Not too sure what happened. The right side just seemed to dip on his second attempt, and he seemed just as confused as we were coming off. So hopefully a fixable issue. Certainly would hurt him to lose these 12.5 kilos. Looks much better this time, but just gets glued halfway up, and yeah, not too sure. He doesn't seem to know what happened, but perhaps just a little too heavy on the day, which means Nonso missing a squat and Mo missing 2 benches. Joshua currently 5 for 6 right now, is in a very strong position, particularly if he gets that final bench. Nonso now taking a 5 kilo jump to 217.5. If he gets this, he moves into deadlift ahead of Mo by 2.5 kilos. Nonso the heaviest of the 3. And that certainly was the right number. 3 white lights, a good lift. Up, 217.5 remains on the bar for Joshua Ngoka. In a really strong position on prognosis. This puts him with his deadlift opener at 930.5. Nonso heading into deadlift 897.5. And he is on such strong form today. A generational talent, 3 white lights, a good lift, and the only of the top 3 fighting for the title to be 6 for 6.
A bench just wrapped up in the 120s, and unfortunately I was saying that Abdul Mojeed could actually win this if he goes 9 for 9. However, unfortunately, he wasn't able to go 9 for 9. I don't know what happened. Something happened, because he failed his second and third at 217.5. And his bench was the advantage that would have pushed him above Nonso and Joshua. But unfortunately, he didn't get that. And so I would say Abdul Mojeed is most likely outside of the race. Whereas Joshua and Nonso both did really well. Both ended up with 217.5 kilograms. And after after squats, I would have said that Nonso wasn't the favorite. However, after bench press, I would say that Nonso Chinye is the favorite. He needs to deadlift 28 more kilograms than Joshua Ngoka. And it's just a matter of, can Joshua Ngoka hold on to a deadlift? If Joshua Ngoka didn't have grip issues, he could easily deadlift 400, maybe even more. And I think that Joshua will need a 400 pull today to win it. However, I don't know whether he will be able to grip onto a 400 kg pull. So basically the question is, can Nonso Chinye's schoolmate hold on to a deadlift to win it all? And if Joshua manages to deadlift 400, then Nonso will need 428 kilograms, which I would say Nonso probably has. And so I would say that Nonso Chinye currently is the favorite.
367.5 kilos loaded on the bar for Mo. 32.5 kilo jump. Currently in silver overall behind Joshua.
The bar is low there for Indiana. Let's go Indiana. Keep focused. Her eyes are on that bar.
Little sticky towards lockout, but he keeps it moving. And we know he can grind if he needs to. 2-1, a good lift. 2 second attempts remaining. Joshua Ngoka, 367.5 kilos. This would give him a 953 total. And just to compare, what won Open Worlds this year in this weight class was 962.5 kilos. Wow, and you've got to think he's got at least 10 more kilos in there. And we said you can't count Nonso out, especially because of the jumps he does and can make in deadlift. Nonso Chinye taking a 45 kilo jump to 385 for his second attempt. And this would place him into second, heading into the third and final round, closing the gap between him and Josh. And 45 kilos did not slow him down a wink. Looking to match Nonso at a lighter body weight, trying to protect the silver instead of going for gold. Just thinking Josh is too far out. 377.5 kilos is loaded on the bar for Mo Suleiman. This will pull him into silver for the time being. And he gets it moving, but it's just too much for him today. He will have to settle for bronze. And the fight is between Joshua Ngoka and Nonso Chinye. Can Joshua be caught? He has been steaming ahead from the get-go today. I don't think we've ever seen such a clean performance from Josh. This is more than one Open Worlds this year. 965.5 is Joshua is to get this and puts himself in a very strong position for the overall title. 380 kilos on the bar, a weight that we know he's done before. Can he do it now when the pressure is on? It looks like he can. 3 white lights, a good lift. 965.5 kilos. And we've seen an attempt change come in. Nonso's going to have to make quite a big jump, as Josh does have that chip. But with the deadlift Nonso has, he can also take a chip. We know he's gone north of 410 before, so 408.5 in his wheelhouse. The last pull of the day, not just to take the British deadlift record, but also to take the total record and the title off of Joshua Ngoka, the superstar that they both are. This is an unofficial world record. This is a British record. This is for the total British record. This is for the win. Nonso Chinye, 408.5. It's going. Oh, and he locks it out. He is unstoppable. Ladies and gentlemen, Nonso Chinye. And he said, I haven't quite learnt the backflip yet, but it'll be there one day, ladies and gentlemen. What a fight. We knew this was going to be a tight battle, and it was right until the very end, separated by half a kilo. What a fight between Nonso, Joshua, and Mo. In the end, it came down to that final pull, as we knew it would. Look at these totals. Your new British champion for the first time, Nonso Chinye, with a 966 total. In silver with 965.5, Joshua Ngoka, and in bronze, Mo Suleiman with 932.5. Ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible session that was. Thank you for joining. We'll see you soon.
Yeah. Okay, so we're with the British champion.
Yes.
Tell me, what do you think?
I'm happy, man. Last year, obviously, lost out on my last pull to win. This year we came back and got it done. It was a really tight battle. And I thought I was not out the running, but I knew it'd be harder because I missed my final squat, but always trusting the pull, innit?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. After the squats, I was like, oh, it might be close.
Yeah, it made it closer.
Yeah, and I think it's nice that Joshua got the final deadlift and you still managed to.
Josh has proved to people that he can hold a deadlift now, which is good.
Yeah, it's insane, but well done. I can't wait to see what's next.
We got, when are you going to post this?
ASAP.
Oh, okay, well, I won't say it. I'll tell you.
Okay.
We've got Open Worlds next year, Dubai. Hey, Rondell, Bob, who else is going to be there? Etienne, whoever else is there, hey, we're all going to be battling it out, man.
What's your message to Rondell, Bob?
Rondell, today was sub-max. Today wasn't anything to, really boast about, but just know, hey, I'm not going to make it easy at Worlds, man. I'm going to make you fight for that deadlift, fight for that total, fight for that win.
Okay, thanks.
I appreciate it.